For joining me. This was my first official Reformer Pilates video in a very long time. I was busy finishing up my master's in kinesiology, so I didn't have a lot of free time to make these videos. But now that I'm done, I have more time to record these for you, and I'm so excited to get started with tonight's workout. I'm going to be utilizing a Reformer for this workout. It's going to be about a 20-minute arm and upper body workout. So take breaks as you need to. I'll definitely give you the springs that I'm using and offer higher and lower settings if you need to modify. As always, go at your own pace and adjust accordingly. So we're going to get started in a kneeling position facing the foot bar. You're going to have your feet together and your knees apart, sitting your hips down onto your heels. And I would like you to have on at least one blue spring. If you need to go lighter, maybe change to a lighter setting after we get warmed up here and centered. So one blue is preferable. That's what I'm going to be doing all of my arm work on tonight. So with your hands on your thighs, sitting tall, take an inhale, lift your chest to the ceiling, taking a little gentle extension of the spine, gazing up. You can arch the lumbar spine, let the ribs flare. Exhale, round your spine, curl back of your sit bones. Drop your chin towards your chest, look towards your thighs. Again, inhale through your nose. You can think of this as a kneeling cat and cow. And exhale, round. One more time. Inhale, lift the chest. And exhale, round. Returning to a neutral straight spine, you're going to take a twist. Left hand coming to the outside of your right knee, and that right hand can find one of those shoulder rests, whichever one you're able to grab onto, and then gently turn your head, gazing over that right shoulder. Gently unwind the spine, take it to the other side. Right hand to the outside of that left knee, finding one of those shoulder blocks. Gently rotating your head. One more time each side. Pass through center and other side. Coming back to center, take your arms, sweep them out to the sides all the way up overhead. Interlace your fingertips, flip the palms of your hands up to face the ceiling. Take it again, another little back bend. Exhale, round your spine, curl back with the sit bones, bring your arms parallel to the ground. And then bringing those arms all the way down to the thighs. All right, let's get into it. So grab your hand straps. Again, I am on one blue spring. If you needed to go lighter, you could do one white or one yellow if you're on balanced body. If your blue spring is too light, you can always go up to a single red spring, and that would be the same if you're on balanced body or marathon. So again, we're going to stand up carefully on top of our knees. Make sure that you are comfortable kneeling here. If you are not, please remain seated. Bring your arms down by your sides. We'll have an underhand grip. We're going to be going for about 10 reps of everything. So if you're like an avid counter, feel free to count. Sometimes I will do more or less than 10 because sometimes I'm not the best at counting and cueing at the same time. Okay, so here we go. Glutes squeeze, tailbone drop down, chest lifted. Exhale, lift your arms up to about shoulder height. Inhale, slowly lower the arms down, stopping in line with the side of the leg. And again, exhale, lifting the arms up shoulder height. And inhale, slowly coming back down. So as we are lifting these arms up, focusing on the shoulders and the bicep muscle to lift up the arm and controlling it on the way down as well. So we're not just letting those straps pull our arms down for us, we work in both directions. Every time we exhale, we're kind of cinching up those ribs, engaging those abs a little bit. Letting go of any tension in the neck and face. And on your 10th one or so, keep your arms lifted up, right around shoulder height. Let's draw 5 circles with those arms, about softball size each way. The carriage should move a little bit. Once you complete 5, reverse it. Keeping the palms of your hands flat to the ceiling, bend your elbows in to 90 degrees, elbows under shoulders, exhales, reach forward. Let's do about 10 of these, bend the elbows in, exhales, present it forward. Keep your ears back over your shoulders, look straight ahead if you can. Take just as much time to bend your elbows as you are to straighten them. When you finish your 10th one, hold it with 2 straight arms forward in front of you, and slowly lower those arms all the way down. While you're resting, change your grip to overhand. From here, starting with your arms in line with your legs, elbows straight, 10 times lift your arms up in front of you, shoulder height. Inhale, bring it back down, stop in line with the side of the leg, and again, exhale, lift it up. Inhale, lower it down. For this variation, we're focusing more on the top of the shoulder. The deltoids are going to be feeling this one. I still want you to focus on keeping the width of your collarbone and the width across your back. So nice flat scapulas across the back of your rib cage. And on your 10th one, you're going to keep your arms lifted up at shoulder height. Draw 5 circles each way. Keep your wrists nice and straight. Reversing, almost done. Then we're going to take 10 bench presses. You're going to bend your elbows. Exhale, tap the hands together in front, or chest presses, however you would like to look at this. Try to keep your hands and your elbows as high as your shoulders, and do not let your elbows go behind you. We want nice, smooth tension. The straps should not be getting any slack or losing their tension at any time. Once you complete about 10 of those, go ahead and rest. Change your grip back to an underhand grip. Next up, we're going to be doing our triceps. So bring your arms a little bit in front of the line of your body as you stand back up onto those knees to get our arms up overhead. We're going to take a giant sweep out to the side all the way up. Your hands are going to come into a little triangle position. Pull your arms back so that your biceps are in line with your ears. Already our core is super tight. Be careful with this one because it's very easy to fall forward. You can always sit down here if you're not comfortable standing up. Inhale as you bend your elbows, bring your forearms parallel to the ceiling. Exhale to reach back up. Inhale, resist as you bend. Exhales, reach it back up. So while we are focusing on our tricep muscle group, we are also holding onto our abs and our glutes quite a bit to maintain our upright posture. Go slow as you're bending those elbows, resist. Once you complete about 10 of those, extend the arms all the way up. Open the arms out to the side and stop at chest height. I have my elbows slightly bent, and I'm going to take 10 chest flies. So exhale as you close your arms, create a long oval in front of you. Inhale, open your arms without letting them go behind you. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Picture your rib cage moving like your arms. As you open your arms, allow those ribs to expand. Close those arms, knit those ribs. Eating up as much space as you can. And once you finish your 10th one or so, bring the arms forward. Flip the palms of the hands up to face the ceiling and slowly lower the arms down. Set your hips down to your heels, and you can hang those straps back up around your shoulder blocks. We're going to turn ourselves all the way around to face the headrest. Bring your knees to your shoulder blocks and then lean forward with your hands on the frame of your reformer, finding the point with your shoulders above your wrists and your hips above your knees. Inhale through the nose for cow stretch. Lift your chest gaze slightly forward. Exhale, Round your spine, push the ground away for cat, look towards your thighs. Again, inhale through the nose for cow, lift your chest, gaze slightly forward. Exhale, round your spine, cat, look towards your thighs. Walking your hands back onto your carriage or headrest and carefully standing up onto your knees, bring your straps with you. You're gonna choke up onto the rope part of your strap. So I'm still gonna keep my spring the same, I'm still in that one blue. Again, if you need to go lighter, a white if you're on a marathon reformer, or a yellow if you're on balanced body. If you need to go heavier, go to a red, or simply hold it up higher on your ropes. Bring your arms in line with your legs so that there's some spring tension to begin. Chest lifted, looking straight ahead. With straight arms, reach back. Inhale, stop your arms in line with the side of the leg. And again, exhale, reach it back. And inhale, right to the side of the leg. So want to move our arms without compromising our upper body. Keeping the head of the shoulder nice and open, scapula is gliding down the back. Glutes and abs held nice and tight. On your 10th one, keep your arms back behind the line of the body. Turn it into tricep kickbacks. So bend and extend from the elbow joint, starting and stopping your hands right next to the sides of the glutes so they never get to come in front of you. Keep breathing, easy neck. When you finish up that 10th one, go ahead and let the arms slowly come back in front of you. Crisscross the straps, making an X, still holding onto the ropes right above the metal. Bend your elbows so your elbows are underneath of your shoulders, and then flip the palms of your hands up to face the ceiling. You want to find the point where you could balance a tray across your forearms, so your hand is lifted up level to your elbow. Keeping your elbows close to you without touching you, rotate the arms out to the side. Slowly come back in front of the elbow. And exhale, rotate the arms out to the side and slowly back in front of the elbow. Sometimes this is a small range of motion depending on your personal shoulder rotation ability. Don't sacrifice your form for range of motion. We should be feeling this in the side and back of the shoulder. On the 10th one here, hold your arms in that rotated position where you feel it in your muscles the most. Make sure your elbows are not touching you, but they are close to you. Make sure you're not leaning backwards. Keep your shoulders forward over those knees. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go ahead and rest. Keep your ropes crossed, shake it out a little bit. I like to hold up a little bit higher on the ropes here for this one. We're going to start with bow and arrow. So the ropes, again, they're still crossed. Start with your arms straight on a slight diagonal, reaching kind of down. You're going to bend. I'm going to bend my left elbow so that I rotate towards you guys the first time. So bend the left elbow, twist towards the arm you bend, lifting up your free arm so it's right in front of you, and then come back to center, 2 straight arms. Do 10 in a row to whichever side you started with. There are 2 different hand positions. When your arms are straight in front of you together, the palms of your hands face down. When you're in your bow and arrow position, the palm of your hand should face you. We are stabilizing our pelvis, rotating the upper body. Remember to breathe. Exhale to rotate. And once you complete your 10th one, then we'll do 10 to the other side. Exhale, twist, sustain the twist. Inhale, center. Be sure that your free arm is reaching straight in front of you and not wandering off to the side. After your 10th one, go ahead and uncross your straps and either hang them back up or simply hang on to them and make your way to a seated position with your legs through your headrest. Your legs can either be side by side or crossed, whatever you're most comfortable with. I want you to have about a hand distance of space behind your butt and the edge of the carriage so that you're not going to roll off into the abyss. You could, if you have a reformer where you can take your shoulder blocks off or turn them to a more narrow setting, feel free to do that as well. I'm also going to add a white. So now I'm on a blue and a white. I'm going to give myself a little bit more weight for bicep curls. You can sit with your legs straight. I'm going to cross my ankles here. Extend the arms forward in front with an underhand grip. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, squeeze the glutes to roll through the lower back, one vertebrae at a time, and hold. You want to find your sweet spot where your abdominals are working to sustain this position, but you're not going to like roll all the way back here. Keep your elbows lifted up in line with your shoulders and give me about 10 bicep curls. Exhale to reach your hands kind of towards the top of your ears. Inhales to re-extend the arms straight. Each exhalation that you take, feel your abdominals come in tighter towards your spine, raising the deepest layer of your abs. And once you complete your 10th one, stop your hands on top of your elbows. Begin to pulse the body up and down a few inches or so. You're at this point in time, your carriage should stay still. Keep your legs reaching forwards. If they were side by side or across, you need to change, feel free. Stay in the C curve. Continue with 10 more bicep curls. Take your time. As your arms are sitting straight, go slow. Hang in there, you got this. When you're all done, extend the arms all the way straight. Roll yourself up. Take a forward fold over those legs. I'm just going to hang my straps up around my blocks, reach back, and take off my white spring. So all I have on now is a blue. Grab your straps again. Thread your arms through the straps so that the straps are right in your elbow creases. Lift your elbows up so that they're in line with your shoulders. Sitting tall, palms of the hands facing you. Exhale, open the elbows to the side, palms of the hands face forward in front of you. Close the arms, palms of the hands face you. Continue, open, gently squeeze the shoulder blades together, gently, and come back in front. Continue. Work to keep your elbows lifted up in line with the shoulders the whole exercise. Keep your hands in line with your elbows the whole exercise. Practice knitting your ribs together as you open up those arms. And when you finish your last one, hold it. You should have your arms in like a little football goalpost position. Draw 3 circles with your elbows, getting the carriage to move with each circle you take. And then reverse it 3 times as well. And when you finish those, go ahead and take another forward fold over those legs. Rest. You can hang the straps back up around your shoulder blocks for the moment. Make your way back up onto your knees carefully. We're going to do some kneeling side arms. Be about 1 or 2 inches away from your shoulder rests, as well as 1 or 2 inches away from the front edge of the carriage. I'm going to keep my spring the same on a blue setting. If you need to go lighter, you know what to do. A white if you're on Americano, or a yellow if you're on balanced body. We're going to take the strap into our outside hand, so the hand that is closest to your foot bar, your other free hand comes onto your hip. From here, Saturday Night Fever, exhale, lift your elbow up to shoulder height, keeping your wrist fused with your forearm, extend the rest of the arm across. Bend the elbow, slowly bring it all the way down to your hand that's on your hip. And again, exhale, lift the elbow, reach, extend all the way across. Bend the elbow and bring it back down. You want to make sure that you're not flipping your hand around, so the knuckles are leading the way out. You have even weight through your knees. You're not favoring one more than the other. We've got our ears back over our shoulders, looking straight ahead. Once you complete your 10th one, switch hands. Scoot away from the shoulder blocks so you're closer to the foot bar end of your reformer. And extend both arms out to the side. Palms facing forward to begin. Chest flies with rotation. So you're going to take your arm that's holding the strap, take a big sweeping motion, rotate and turn all the way to face the foot bar with your upper body. Your hands should be a few inches apart from each other. Slowly open yourself all the way back out. Exhale, big twist. Inhale, open. And again, exhale, twist. So as I'm turning towards the foot bar, I'm also kind of plugging the shoulder of the arm that's not holding the strap kind of back into itself. Finishing up your 10th one, I think that was 10. You're gonna switch hands again, but keep your knees pretty close to the same spots they're in. I might move the one closest to the headrest a little bit wider, so I have a wide stance. Take your free hand, place it onto your head, onto your shoulder rest, and then take your other arm that has the strap and lift your elbow up so it's above your shoulder, palm of the hand facing the ceiling. Forearm is parallel to the ceiling to begin. Make sure you're not sinking into your bottom shoulder. Anchor your scapula out of your ear. Exhale, reach the arm up. Create a straight line from your hand all the way down to your shoulder. Inhale, bend. Exhale, reach. 10 of these as well. Keep your hips pressed forward. Keep your head back in line with your spine so that rope is going straight over the center of your head. Resist as you bend your elbow. That's where the magic is. Resist, resist. Don't just let the rope pull you around. Remember, if 10 is too many, feel free to stop shorter. I have lost count. We'll call this one 10. If you still have more to do, please do it. I'm going to hang up that strap. We're going to repeat those 3 variations on the other side, starting with Saturday Night Fever. So carefully turning around. Be about 1 or 2 inches away from your shoulder blocks and from the edge of your carriage. Hold the strap with your outside hand, so the one closest to the foot bar. Your other hand comes to your hip. Exhale, lift your elbow up to shoulder height. Extend the rest of the arm across. Bend the elbow, bring it back down. Exhale, lift, extend it across. Inhale, bring it back down. Keep even weight through your knees. Keep your glutes squeezed, keep your tailbone down. Finishing up your 10th one, we switch hands. Scoot away from the shoulder blocks so that you're closer to the foot bar end of your reformer. Lengthen both of your arms wide to the side. Chest flies with rotation. Exhale, rotate, turn into yourself. Bring your hands about 1 or 2 inches apart. Inhale, open yourself back out. Exhale, twist. Inhale, open. Not only are you feeling your chest working, but also your obliques to help rotate the spine. Then our last set is our bent over tricep press. So you're going to switch hands, place your free hand onto your shoulder block, separate your knees a decent amount, find that side bend position with your elbow above your shoulder. Inhale to bend the elbow, exhale, extend, bend, extend. Keep your head back, in line with your spine. Your rope should go right over the center of your head. It's up to you if you have an open hand grip or a closed grip. Just make sure your wrist is fused with your forearm. So you're not letting your wrist get bent by the strap itself. When you finish up your 10th one, go ahead and hang that strap back on up. And we'll go ahead and make our way back to an all fours position facing the headrest. Bring your knees to your blocks with your hands on the silver tracks, or whatever color tracks you have. Take an inhale through your nose for cow, lift your chest, gaze forward. Exhale, round your spine, push the carriage away, push the railings away, look towards your thighs. One more time, inhale through the nose for cow, lift your chest, gaze forward. Exhale, round your spine, look towards your thighs. Gently sitting your hips down onto your heels, or if you're not comfortable sitting on your heels like this, you can just sit on your bum. I'm going to turn and face you guys and sit with my feet just flat on the floor, however you're comfortable. We're just going to stretch out our shoulders and arms a little bit. So take your right arm, reach it straight out to the side. With the straight arm, bring it across to the left. Use your left elbow to hook it and pull it gently against your chest. You should feel a nice stretch in the outside of your shoulder and maybe even your tricep. Take that same right arm, reach it all the way up to the ceiling, bicep in line with the ear. Bend your elbow like you're going to reach between your shoulder blades. Take your other free hand, place it on top of that elbow, and give it a little extra assistance. If you still want a little bit more, we should take a little side bend towards your left. Gently ease up from there. We'll repeat on the other side. So left arm straight, bring it across to the right. Use your right arm to hook it and pull it tightly against your chest so that you feel stretch in the outside of your right shoulder and tricep. Then take that same arm, reach it all the way up, bend the elbow, reach between your shoulder blades. Take your free hand, place it on top of your elbow, and give it a little extra assistance, reaching between the scapulas. Keep your head back in line with your spine. Option, take a little side bend away from the arm that you're stretching. Keep even weight through your sit bones if you're seated and or kneeling. And return back to center. Take both of your arms, sweep them out to the sides, reach them all the way up overhead. Interlace your fingers, flip your palms, take a little back bend, lift your sternum, gaze up. Exhale, release your arms, take a forward fold over those legs, drop your head, or if you're kneeling, just take a child's pose. Take an inhale, feel the backs of your ribs inflate. Exhale, roll your spine back up to upright, one vertebrae at a time with your hands running along your legs. Shoulders slide up to the ears, roll down the back, keep them there the rest of your day. You guys are all done. Thank you so much for coming to class today. Hope you feel great. Hope your arms feel nice and strong. And I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks so much. Bye.